This is indieJourno.com. I'm Paul Matadine with an alarming number for you. The National Safety Council has found that 43% of Americans have admitted that they may be too tired to function safely at work. Joining me to talk about this is Emily Whitcomb with the National Safety Council. Emily, this is scary because we're talking about jobs from anywhere like a driver to a construction worker or even someone controlling the computers at work.
That's right. So fatigue is dangerous, and not everyone quite realizes that yet. It's dangerous on our roads, at home, and at work. So our survey actually found that 27% of participants admitted to falling asleep on the job.
Wow.
So imagine those in safety critical tasks. And 16% admitted to falling asleep while driving in the past month. So imagine going down the freeway and the person next to you is nodding off.
You know, it's funny, we all know this in our everyday life, that being tired is often just something we accept, but we don't realize the danger behind this.
That's right. So fatigue affects our thinking and our performance. And then again, if we're nodding off at work or while we're driving, it's just extremely dangerous for yourself and everyone around you.
Sounds like employers need to be proactive about this, because ultimately you've got to create a culture where employees feel safe enough to say, I'm tired.
That's right. So both employees and employers can work on this problem. So employers can educate themselves on the causes and consequences of fatigue in the workplace, and they can help educate their employees on how to get better sleep and how to manage their own fatigue. And on the flip side, employees should make sleep a priority. They should ensure they're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day. And if they're struggling to sleep, they should see their doctors and talk about sleep disorders.
How do you fight the stigma? There are two that I can think of off the bat. One, if you go to your employer and say, my shifts are making me too tired, they're going to be afraid that they're going to be seen as lazy. On the other hand, the employer doesn't want to encourage people to take advantage of the system.
So managing fatigue is part of a safety culture.
Right.
If an employer is really focused on having a safe workplace and keeping their employees safe, they would work with them to manage the fatigue and the employees' tiredness in the workplace. So again, that can be on the employer's part as far as looking at what in the workplace might be causing fatigue, maybe shift scheduling practices. One of the risk factors we looked at was the ability for an employee to take a rest break. And then again, employees should look at what they're doing in their off time and how they can prioritize sleep.
Ultimately, I think the push for employers as well is if you have an employee that fell asleep during a major task, that could open the door for lawsuits and even potential injury and death.
Yeah, falling asleep on the job is scary. I mean, imagine if you're driving a dump truck and you nod off, and not only could you damage equipment, but also you could hurt yourself or hurt others. It's very scary.
43%, almost half of the workers that you surveyed felt this way. That is just absolutely alarming, and hopefully people will see this and make some changes, albeit some difficult ones, but ones, like you said, that create a safety culture at work.
That's right. Almost half of the people that we surveyed said that they're not sleeping enough. And again, this is a safety issue. So we really want people to start prioritizing sleep and making sure they're getting at least 7 hours of sleep every day.
Emily, thank you.
Thank you.